Hello and welcome back to NAS Compares, and today I want to talk about PLEX. More importantly, I want to talk about PLEX and a certain big bunch, as you can see there on the bottom of the screen, of NASs that have been released in the last 6 or 7 months. Now all of these devices, the DS118, the DS218play, the DS418j, the DS418, the DS231p2 and the newly released DS218A, and all the rest of these QNAP and Synology NASs have all got one big thing in common. They all utilise that brand new Realtek CPU that was released in the early stages of 2017 and is now being widely adopted by cost-effective NAS providers. So Synology and QNAP have bolstered a number of their NAS devices that have got a better price point for a lot of home users and small business users, and included this new CPU. One of the good things that was about it was an ARM based CPU, which means it was an efficient CPU that shortened the codes and commands that the CPU had to deal with every wave, and thereby utilising less power to get stuff done. But also on top of that, it was a 64-bit ARM CPU, of which there aren't actually that many. Largely because 64-bit architecture is a little bit too complex for ARM to generally work with. So this new CPU, fantastic as it was, gives you 64-bit architecture and utilises DDR4 memory, so it's a great CPU. But what's the big down point? As I'm sure you know by now, it's not currently supported by PLEX. If you go to all the PLEX forums as of this moment of recording, as I've mentioned again on NAS Compares Day, you can see on the screen, PLEX has no real plans at the moment to produce a software package that will run on these systems. Now, these Realtek CPUs are generally known as ARM v8 chips. And again, all of the devices on the screen, along with a few others, are affected. So if you are looking for a PLEX Media Server NAS, do not go for any of those NASs on screen from Synology or QNAP. And if you see this CPU, that's the Realtek 1293 or Realtek RTD1296. If you see either of those CPUs on a NAS from another vendor, don't buy it yet if you're thinking of using it for PLEX. If it's in the future, hello there in the future, is Trump still president? Who knows? Maybe they've impeached him. Never mind. If you are in the future, do double check on the PLEX forums about the compatibility. Of course, once we know about more support for these CPUs, and if it is going to happen, because PLEX's engineers themselves aren't working on it, but if they are, I will let you know on nascompares.com. So do let me know if you've got any questions, or maybe this has been updated and I haven't noticed it. Do let me know in the comments. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I do highly recommend that if you are in a return warranty period for your NAS and you've purchased it and you're thinking of using it for a PLEX Media Server and it hasn't happened, try to get a turnaround. The one to go for, the very base model to go for, are the DS218 Plus, the DS418play. And if you're going for QNAP, go for that 253A, the 253B, and some of the other units. Make sure you go for an Intel-based CPU. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because a channel like this needs to grow and I need your help to do it. And don't forget to subscribe to nascompares.com. Thanks for watching.